This is his first title defense since his total destruction of the former champion. He needs to stay focused out there. He can tire his opponent out if he continues to block his opponent's punches. Kid Dynamite stepped out of the way of that hook. I would like to see more accuracy from Mr. Showtime. You can't just walk in and throw, because if you do, he's going to make you pay. Kid Dynamite's haymaker rips his opponent to the body. Devastating haymaker finds its target. Big punch finds nothing but air for Showtime. Oh, his face collides directly with a haymaker. Impressive parry by Mr. Showtime. He looks to test his toughness with an uppercut. It looks like some swelling is starting to form around the left eye. Kid Dynamite's brutalized by an earth-shattering haymaker to the head. I don't understand what he was thinking with that punch. Mr. Showtime's been caught by a vicious counterpunch. Protected his head well. He's hit hard after being lured in by Mr. Showtime. It's time to score for Kid Dynamite. Some blood is visible over the left eye after a pounding shot from Mr. Showtime. Kid Dynamite's taking that shot well. I like the way he avoided that punch. Great awareness. Big punch misses its target. Kid Dynamite's pounded hard by a sizzling haymaker. Mr. Showtime can't be pleased that his right eye is beginning to swell. He's not going to win a whole lot of rounds with misses like that. Kid Dynamite's able to open up with 3 hard punches. Mr. Showtime with a sharp punch. That'll do it for now. Time to head to their corners.
Get the swelling on that right side. Look at that eye. Breathe, kid. Breathe. Fantastic work out there.
The bell sounds and round number 2 begins. Mr. Showtime's pounding haymaker hits his target with force. He needs to move his head more or he's going to continue to get tagged like that. Kid Dynamite makes a miss. He tries to catch him with that punch, but comes up short. Opens him up and connects with a booming haymaker, which sends him back for Kid Dynamite. And a vicious haymaker catches him upstairs. A small cut is opened up over the right eye, and this could be a problem for Showtime. Big uppercut blocked by Kid Dynamite. This could be a long night if he keeps missing like that. Kid Dynamite wasn't able to land cleanly there. Mr. Showtime firing all cylinders with that crushing haymaker to his opponent's head. That hook wasn't close. Mr. Showtime's able to make his opponent miss. That worked well for him. I can see some blood near his left eye. That's not good for Showtime. Kid Dynamite comes in and misses with a hard shot. Wow, he's labeled in the jaw from that haymaker. Ugly miss by Kid Dynamite. Opens him up and connects with a booming haymaker. It sends him back. Mr. Showtime's protecting downstairs well. Nice shot. Mr. Showtime's being effective with his hook. There's an uppercut that couldn't find its mark. Kid Dynamite continues to target the left eye of his opponent. You can't block a punch much better than what we just saw from Mr. Showtime. Errant punch by Kid Dynamite. Solid defensive move by Mr. Showtime. Kid Dynamite's hurt. He's holding on valiantly, but one more big punch could be the end. Down to the last 10 seconds of the round. We've come to the end of the round. Mr. Showtime's proven his dominance with that thoroughly one-sided round.
Get the swelling on that right. We still in there. Just breathe and don't worry about that left. Take a breath.
Round number 3 is ready to begin. He gets off an effective punch. Kid Dynamite's going to have to do better if he wants to land with that punch. He left himself open to a possible counter after missing that hook. Connects with a hard, vicious haymaker upstairs. Excellent counter skills to follow up with that haymaker. Mr. Showtime's had a tough time landing that hook. Very good shot lands. Mr. Showtime quickly picked up on that opening and made him pay with an unforgiving haymaker. His left eye is bleeding like a proverbial stuck pig. Mr. Showtime's trying to set the tone with that hook. He was off target with that hook. Mr. Showtime's finding success with a well-timed counter right. He didn't have a chance of landing that punch. Oh, he loses his balance from a pounding haymaker to the head. He's lured off guard after that great feint by Mr. Showtime. Kid Dynamite with a good punch there. Oh, he looks a little unstable from the counter haymaker. Mr. Showtime comes back with a beautifully timed counter left hand. He stumbles back. He can't absorb the force behind that haymaker. Kid Dynamite could be in trouble as some swelling is starting to form around his right eye. Tremendous punch connects and looks like he may have no idea where he is. I think this is the punch that's going to knock him out. Mr. Showtime showing that he's got heart by staying on his feet. But I don't know how much longer he'll be able to last like this. Kid Dynamite counters and hits him with an evil hand. And they turn towards their corners. Kid Dynamite might have had his best round of the night.
Bring down that damn... Take a breath, kid. That round was all yours.
All right, rest for a second.
And round 4 is underway. Kid Dynamite's able to cover his head well and block that punch. Fires a strong, straight punch. Kid Dynamite delivers a violent haymaker to his opponent's head. That punch caught him completely off guard, and he's staggering. Kid Dynamite's not going to land if he keeps throwing punches like that. Mr. Showtime with a clean punch. Kid Dynamite's opponent was on the unfortunate end of that wicked haymaker. There's massive swelling now around his right eye. He's making it look easy in there, moving well and keeping from being hit. He didn't see that punch at all, and he's completely taken back. Mr. Showtime's tagged with a hard hook. Big shot after that quick move. Wow, he's off balance now. That counter haymaker surprised him. Mr. Showtime's pounded in the body by that haymaker. Oh, if he keeps landing these type of shots, we may see a knockout soon. Nice punch. Always a good strategy to use that jab. Huge counter punch throws him back. The crowd jumps. That punch rocked him. They sense he's on the verge of hitting the canvas. They're roaring for anticipation. I think he just stopped a knockout by holding on. Ooh, made him stumble there, and it's not hard to believe with that loaded shot. His opponent was surprised by that big counter shot from Mr. Showtime. Oh, he looks ready to go. You can see he's hurt now. That one catches him squarely. Effective feint by Mr. Showtime. I'm not surprised at all that he's warning of an... Mr. Showtime struggles to hold on while he catches his breath. The bell sounds, and the fighters turn towards their respective corners. Kid Dynamite's got to be thrilled with how well that round went.
Get the swelling on that. Great fighting out there, kid. Listen now, kid. Keep on that left eye. Make him bleed. Show them judges you got.
All right.
That bell means it's time to start the 5th round. Mr. Showtime connects with a solid shot. Kid Dynamite's missed with that hard punch. Excellent counter skills to follow up with that haymaker. That's a great move to make a miss by Kid Dynamite. Whistling 3-punch combination. Kid Dynamite with 3 flush power shots. He parries the shot. Mr. Showtime missed with that hard punch. He counters and hits him with a pounding haymaker that sends him reeling back. Kid Dynamite's handed his opponent an explosive haymaker. Mr. Showtime's opponent shaken to the core by that haymaker. He stumbles back. The referee is warned. So close to being knocked out, but he managed to buy himself some time. Kid Dynamite's having a hard time seeing anything coming towards his left. Mr. Showtime's nailed his opponent with a vicious counter hook. He needs to locate his hook a lot better. Mr. Showtime shoots a hook that finds its target. Impressive timed haymaker from a counter sends him off balance. Kid Dynamite's big shot missed the spot. The crowd's going wild. They sense that there could be a knockout at any moment. Mr. Showtime's awakened by an unexpected haymaker. Come straight forward, he'll step back and counter. Boom! Hit with a right haymaker, and he looks completely lost in the ring. Mr. Showtime's in a bad way. I'm not sure he's fully aware of his surroundings. Let's see if he can hold on till the end of the round. A hard shot has turned that minor cut into a major gash for Kid Dynamite. They've got 10 seconds to go. Round is over. Kid Dynamite couldn't have done much better that go-round.
Get the swelling on that right side. That round was all yours.
I need you to relax and focus.
The 6th round is ready to begin. Educated shot by Mr. Showtime. Threw him back. He's really in trouble now. He never even saw that punch coming. He can see his opponent's punches coming, and he counters with a wonderfully timed shot. That punch sent shockwaves through his body. He's hurt. He may be ready to go. He blocked that shot nicely. That hold may have just saved a knockout for Showtime. That shot was partially blocked. Hard uppercut doesn't land for Showtime. Incredible punch. He's holding out for dear life. The crowd can't get enough of it. Mr. Showtime's not looking so hot. For all you boxing fans that love knockouts, don't go anywhere, because we may see one shortly. Huge shot sends him crashing. That haymaker sent a clear message of destruction. It's obvious from the replay, he wasn't finished. He just kept hitting him on the way down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And a winding haymaker cut off the air to his lungs. Huge counter shot stops him in his tracks. Mr. Showtime's legs look weak. Can he survive the round? Suckers him in and lands one. Kid Dynamite connects. Nice move getting out of the way of that. I don't think anyone expected to see such a dominant showing. What a beating he took. I'm sure there's some new fans after this one for Showtime.